How's it going, everybody? It's CJ and Paul. We want to welcome you back to the Can We Talk podcast. This is the second episode. So far, so good. So we like the comments that you guys giving to us. I finally fixed the comment section, so if you guys want to be part of the discussion, you can comment on the videos. And also, if you see the video, don't be afraid to like or dislike it. And also subscribe so you can get the notifications on us when we pop up. So I guess we want to know, how was your weekend? How was your New Year's, your holidays?
I don't remember. A lot of things happened, you know what I'm saying, with drinking and stuff. So, but it was all right. It was good. New year, new challenges, and new positions. That's for sure.
All right. Well, let's get this show on the road. We start off with our first topic. And this is going to be a good one. Is cheating a deal breaker?
That's a good question. Is it? I think yes or no.
So it depends.
It depends.
And it depends on what?
First of all, it depends on how much you invested into the relationship. Okay. If you have kids, because remember, what you do to your significant other doesn't just affect you, depending on what you have. It can affect your friends, it can affect your kids. So you have to take that in consideration on, okay, is this going to be the deal breaker for me to end all of that and also break the relationships that I have amongst, you know what I'm saying, amongst my friends and family. So like with your kids, you know, are you willing to, you know, single parent household, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's what you got to take in.
So
that's my opinion.
In your opinion, when is it not a deal breaker? Because you say yes and no.
When is it not a deal breaker? I think when y'all are just starting off. But even though cheating is, you're literally giving yourself to somebody else. You're giving your emotion. You're giving your
it can be emotionless. Sometimes it can be spur of the moment.
Nah.
Yeah.
No. Because you have to give some type of emotion in order to feel connected.
So if you just kiss somebody or whatever, right? That's still cheating.
Yeah, she kissing.
But that could be emotionless.
How can it?
Yeah, say you dancing with somebody, you know, you drunk, you feeling each other, and you reaching for a hug, and you accidentally kiss. Y'all lips touch. You know, your lips touch.
No, see, that's like you saying, okay, well, cheating. Well, if my dick accidentally slipped inside her vagina, oops. Well,
no, that's not an accident though. That takes time.
But see, that's what I'm saying. So you saying that accidentally kiss? Who accidentally puts they cheeks together?
You never accidentally kissed somebody.
Nope.
Your lips ain't never touched someone else's cheeks.
The only kisses I had was the candy kisses. That was it. I ain't never accidentally kissed anybody I didn't want to.
But I'm saying
I didn't want to kiss.
It's easier to accidentally kiss someone than it is to have sex with them. I'm saying there could be no emotion with that. You may just want to kiss, you never know what I'm saying?
I mean, it can be to the point where, you know, you just go into the bathroom, she got her legs open, you just, slip.
Nah, that doesn't happen.
That does happen. You're like, girl, I just fell into the pussy.
I say cheating is not a deal breaker when, like you said, in the beginning of a relationship, and you know, because y'all figuring it out, y'all still dating or whatever. So, I mean, it's bad, don't get me wrong, but it's not something y'all should split up for. Y'all could work on that, right?
Okay, so wait. As far as, okay, let me ask you something. Ooh. How far should the cheating go before it not be a deal breaker? So are we talking kissing? Are we talking sexing?
If it's kissing, then yeah. If it's,
are we talking, you know what I'm saying, 69?
If it was a one-time thing, it's not a deal breaker. But if it was like if you catch him cheating one time, that's not a deal breaker.
Okay, if you catch him cheating, I think that's.
Oh yeah, actually that is a deal breaker. That means you're being sloppy. You means you're being sloppy. You don't get caught. No, yeah, it's a deal breaker.
You get caught up real bad. That's sad.
But yeah, no, actually, that's a deal breaker. It's how you catch it too. So it's like if you go out of your way to try to find them, cheating or whatever, you had your suspicions already, and you should probably end that relationship off the jump. Yeah. If you gotta go through your person's phone, like that means you don't trust them. And if you don't trust them, you shouldn't be with them.
You know what? I like how you said that, because if somebody just go out their way just to cheat. Now, we're not talking about an emotional cheater. Somebody who didn't get the emotional connection from their partner and they tried to go find somebody else. Do you think you faulty in that because you wasn't giving your partner what they needed in that moment of weakness?
No. You can't blame the other person for what your actions and what you're doing. Oh, because you didn't give me sex on every Wednesday night, I found it somewhere else.
But no, we just not talking about sex, because
even emotionally, even if you're not tied to me emotionally, and that's what my foundations. They're gonna keep coming back, y'all. This is where you have to communicate with your partner. If they're doing something that, if they're not doing something that you want them to do,
mm-hmm.
you have to talk to them and let them know, hey, I want you to do this. You know what I'm saying? I want you to do this for me. Like, you haven't been doing this.
Okay, so we're talking, we're doing what we're supposed to do, but they're still not handling that. Is it a point to where they cheating is also your fault because you didn't solidify?
You can't blame your partner for you cheating, because that action is literally without them. It's without them. You know what I'm saying? That action is all on.
It's all on
the cheater.
So you shouldn't take responsibility.
No, you shouldn't take responsibility. You shouldn't take responsibility. You shouldn't take blame or nothing like that. Could you kind of drive a person to cheating? I could see where you get them to where they feel like you don't trust them, so they do it anyway. Like, I know a lot of y'all females, what y'all like to do is, like, y'all like to keep blaming. Just like, oh, I keep thinking you cheating, you flirting, this, that, and the third. And when they not doing it, and it's like you'll give your girl go through your phone and she don't see nothing, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
That ain't gonna stop her from going to your phone again. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna keep doing it. And so even if she don't find nothing, she's gonna keep doing it. And so it's like, well, if you're gonna keep blaming me, I might as well do it. I'm not saying that's an excuse, but that's a reason why. If you're gonna keep blaming that person, they just gonna go crazy. Like, I might as well do it if you're going to continue to blame me. So that's why you gotta have some trust in your partner. Like, you don't go through their phone. Going through the phone is no, because you know what's you're gonna find what you're looking for.
I think everybody has I agree with you. But I also think everybody has a responsibility when it comes to catering to one another, emotionally, physically, all the jizz. I think it's very important in order to try to get enough whatever when it comes to, like, reinforcements. And what I meant by reinforcements, I mean, like, let's say when I said when it comes to if somebody is not responsible for cheating, okay? Now, let's say if that partner haven't been giving me any sex for like a week, okay? Any sex for like let's say a couple of weeks, and I just been like, listen, I'm not trying to press you into nothing. I understand you're going through something, but I'm fiending, okay? I need something. You know what I'm saying? Let me smell it at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they're not, you know what I'm saying? They're not even scratching your back.
Yeah, you're not doing that.
So how do you, as a person, deal with something that you're not getting that you should be getting from your partner? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you deal with that?
Well, like I said, you got to talk to them about it first. And if you talk to them about it and they're still not giving it to you, then that means you gotta leave. If you're not,
so you just leave. That's you just leave. All right, I'm gonna pack up.
Well, I mean, you gotta work on it. It depends. If they're not doing that stuff in the beginning of the relationship, yeah, just leave. If they're not doing it in the beginning, yeah, just leave. If you ain't got nothing committed to each other, y'all have something committed to each other, that's when you gotta learn how to work on it. Y'all gotta, work together. Y'all gotta build something.
Foundation.
Commitment. Y'all gotta commit to each other. You know what I'm saying? And so with that, you gotta learn how to, work with each other. You gotta be able to talk to each other about these kind of things.
That is true. Talking is very important.
Communication is always important. So is cheating a deal breaker? Like we say, yes and no. I still say that another thing, if it's not a deal breaker, like I said, if you're young, you can get over it. Young, you can get over it. You can get over it, and y'all can move on. It's the beginning of a relationship, and yeah, and if you really think you can retrust that person, if they do it twice, hey, boom, let them go. But who knows? But on to the next topic.
Okay, so the next topic is why does it take it so long to get married? Why does it take people so long to get married when they're with their significant other?
You want to hit this one? I think you might be the expert of this one.
This is my opinion. Okay, let me tell you why it takes so long. Different obstacles that you go through with your partner, different. The relationship can be so toxic that you're doing on and off, and I don't feel the need that somebody should get married if they feel that your partner isn't ready. You know what I'm saying? Because if she's not going to go through a change to better themselves in order to get where you want to be at, I don't feel like you should get married yet. Just because you're with that person. You know what I'm saying? Marriage is all about growth, or at least going into marriage is all about growth. And if you can't grow with that, I don't think you can expect to get married. That's just my opinion.
I say it's because nowadays you can get all the benefits of being married to somebody without being married to somebody. Listen, I can get all the punani I want. We can have just kids, family. We can live together. We can do everything. So what I got to get married with you for?
I think marriage is important, though.
Yeah, it's important, but it's why people aren't doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why they wait so long? Why y'all wait 5-10 years? Why to get married? For what?
Some people don't do it because they think marriage has a type of what is it?
It's really a serious commitment. Marriage, let me tell you, marriage is a business move.
It's not a business move.
Marriage is 100% a business move.
No, it's not.
Let me tell you why marriage is a business move.
Let me explain.
Because that's like I said, you can still do all this. You can still have a family. You can be in love with someone, spend the rest of your life with them, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. Without being married. Being married is literally saying that we are together, so it's like y'all put all your money together, all your belongings together, you know what I'm saying? Anything that you own, debt, and all. What is all that? That's business. Mm-hmm. When you get married, you know what the requirements to get married?
Bad business.
The requirements to get married is you need the preacher, the pastor, the ordained person. You need a witness and $60. They don't ask if you was in love to get married. Love is not a requirement to get married. Think about that. Love is not a requirement to get married. You don't have to be in love with the person who you're marrying.
You also don't have to get with them if you love them. Also. But I think people expectations is too high when it comes to marriage. They feel the reason why they're not married,
it should be,
that they got to be financially stable, or they have to be this, or they have to have this, they have to have a house, they have to have a job, they have to have all these other necessities in order to get married.
But you know why you would want that? Because, like I said, it's a business.
Of course, it's not. We're not talking about what you want. Of course, that's what you want. But we're talking about why people don't get married, and I think they have this idea that in order for me to get married, okay, this is what I have to have, and that's not necessarily true. It's not always true. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things that you can accommodate for yourself when it's coming. Like you said, just to get married, $60. You go to the courthouse. You know what I'm saying? Pop you, a couple of quarters up in the pulpit. Or what is it? The court thing? Whatever how you do it. I don't know. He's more of an expert because I haven't done it yet. But you pay your little $60, get your little piece of paper, and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? And then you can even think about doing all that other stuff later. Because I'm pretty sure you have stuff. You probably have a car or a job to be sustained. So You know, you don't always have to put marriage on a pedestal, you know what I'm saying, to require certain things in order to get married. If you love the person, you love them, you know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do in order to make that happen. That's what I think.
Yeah, but still, marriage is business. And if the person don't want to get married, listen, if the man don't want to get married to you because he feels like this is not a good business move for me.
So leave him and get with me. No,
so do you think they should leave? Like if you don't get married in a certain amount of time, do you think they should leave?
Oh, man, you know what? I'm gonna have to say yes. Oh, but
why?
wait.
You know, you said why? What's the time limit? What's the time limit? This is gonna be good.
Okay. I'll put myself in the corner. Damn. Okay. So I say yes. The reason why I say yes is I'm thinking of preparation. Okay. If you're already prepared and already did what you have to do, rather if you man or female. So let's say with the female perspective, persona, you got everything that not persona, but perspective. You got everything you supposed to have, okay? You have a good job. You have sustainable income, good teeth like mine. You know what I'm saying? You are required to be married because you got all these qualities, okay? And you cook, you clean, you do everything you're supposed to, and the man is just like, you know what? I don't know. You haven't put him through stress. You don't cheat. You don't put him through nothing you ain't supposed to. Y'all have a good time. If he doesn't want to give you that ring and make it official, I really think you should leave. Because you already proved to him that you meet the requirements.
I'm giving you everything I want.
I'm giving you everything that you want. So if you already fit that description of what a man's supposed to want in a marriage, and he doesn't marry you, then kudos. Peace out.
So what's the time limit on that then?
What's the time limit? You know what? I don't think it's a time limit necessarily
It
because
has to be.
no,
that's why that's the part. Yeah.
No, because if somebody's, let's say,
so when should that person leave? You said that person
should leave once they have all the qualities of a marriage. I think that's when they should leave. But it's not saying that, like, I can't be...
No, I don't see why I don't think they should leave because at the same time, you could be with somebody for like 10 years or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, and y'all build something together. So you just want to just leave just because you ain't got a ring on your finger?
Yeah.
The thing about it is what a lot of people, the issue that they don't do is when y'all getting committed, start really getting serious, y'all don't talk about marriage. And if a person is scared to talk about marriage, that should be like a red flag right there.
I don't think you should talk. I think marriage should already be established in the conversation.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta talk about it.
See,
but you have to talk about it. You have to talk about it. If
I think it should already be there. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not on everybody's mind though.
Then
you gotta talk about it, and you gotta actually like try to put some.
Then that's obvious. Get with somebody who's attract people that is like you. Stop attracting these people, these women, and making them feel bad because you ain't marrying them. It's not good. Shoot. That's why they be in the clubs mad and dancing with us. But on a side note, I'm just playing.
Chilling.
The time limit thing, I think is up to the person. It's really up to the person.
So it's 20 years too long?
20 years to get married?
Yeah, I've been together for 20 years. 4 kids.
4 kids.
Nice little house, actually. Nice little house.
I mean,
they even got a boat.
To me, I don't think marriage is even in the question. I think them two agreed upon just being together. You know what I'm saying? I mean, after 20 years, you got a house. You know, why get married? You know what I'm saying? I think those two individuals already consider marriage.
You know why? This is what I hear a lot of older people saying too. Is you know usually like I say it's for property or whatever, right? And stuff. So like you build something with somebody, and if y'all been together for 20 years and say the man was bringing home the bacon, had all the money, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you as the woman don't have anything in your name, and then maybe who knows? After 20 years, maybe y'all do realize y'all just want to split, and then you do split, and you have nothing in your name to show. So everything that you helped build, you ain't got nothing. That's why people say get married. You know what I'm saying? It's to have something. It's to build something. And like I said, it's a business move. And if y'all building together, why not?
Yeah, that is true.
You know, like why not?
That is true. But there's also people on the biblical level. You know, when they feel that marriage is important because it's ordained by God. You know, that's also important. But I don't.
Well, real quick, speaking on the biblical level, what do you really think about shacking up?
Listen, if you think it's wrong, don't do it. Simple as that. If you feel, if anything questions your spirit, then you probably shouldn't be doing it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's the easy one. Yeah.
That's
if you don't think you should be doing it, don't do it. I mean, be honest, you'll never really know a person until you live with them.
Until you live with them. And remember, for better or for worse, and what is it, to whatever do us part, that is a lasting commitment, which meaning is it takes a lifetime in order to know somebody. Because there's different strands, people go through things, you know what I'm saying, different years.
When you say you want to marry somebody, you're saying that I want to get to know you forever.
Yeah, I want to get to know you forever. Better or for worse means no matter what, we're going to work this out. For better or for worse.
When the worst comes.
Through the storm and when it's 90 degrees outside, we're sweating balls off. That's what that means. You can't just opt out something just because it's too whatever for you. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it works. That's why you sign it, so for better or for worse. And I think a lot of people can't handle that. So the real question is, you want to get married, but can you handle the storms that come with it?
See, what I think for people, a lot of people, marriage is like it's a goal, but they feel like it's a destination. And marriage is a journey, not a destination. It's literally a part of your life that you want to spend with somebody.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's the goal.
In that journey, it's going to be long, rough. You're going to have trials and tribulations. So but you have that person with you to help you overcome that. And a lot of people, just getting married is the goal for them. Like just getting married, having a wedding, and that's cool. That ain't cool. It's literally the journey. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's that piece of your life. So you want to be, when you want to be smart about who you marry. You know what I'm saying? Like you really want to be with someone who's compatible.
Compatibility.
Yeah.
You think somebody got to be sexually compatible? You think that's important?
Yeah, that's important. Yeah. Cause look, you could go right back to the chick. If that person really ain't sexually compatible, you're gonna feel frustrated, and you like, oh, he ain't doing what they supposed to be doing. Like, oh, we ain't having sex as much as we want. And I ain't saying you should, but you may try to go find it somewhere else. That's usually what end up happening, you know. Mm-hmm. But also, a lot of people don't do is they don't talk about their sex life. You know, with their partner. I don't know why. You know, some people feel nervous about it or whatever. But you gotta be back to the foundation. You gotta be able to communicate with your partner about these kind of things. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be able to.
Because women would express it with their girlfriends, they express it with their mama about it, but you won't express it to your significant other of what you want in that relationship.
Let them know what you like.
You know, if you like
this
coochie hairs pulled.
Let me throw this wax on you real quick, Bert.
If you like the coochie hairs pulled with your teeth, with his teeth, then tell him to do it. You know what I'm saying?
You talk about that junk. Don't be afraid to talk about it. Yeah.
Go ahead and do it. Eat them like groceries. If you like that, just talk to it first. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's always good to talk to your partner about anything and everything that y'all do. You know, you never want to just force your way into something because your partner got to be okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to both be 100% with it. That's very important. You know, you just don't want to just go straight you hitting her from the back and then you go straight anal, boom. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't work like that. You know, you gotta ease your way into it. You gotta talk to her. You be like, hey, listen, girl, I'm about to stick it in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is what I like,
it's not a slot machine. You don't just, you know what I'm saying? Quarters, you just pop in. You know, unexpected. Her booty hole ain't a slot machine, so you just can't put your dick in like it's a quarter. So what I'm saying is, you know, just talk to your partner about stuff. Rather if it's sexual, financial stuff, just talk to them. Communicate. Get on that grounded level to where y'all can understand. And if she doesn't want to try something new, then okay, there's other stuff that y'all can still do. That I'm pretty sure
just experiment on its own is spicing up.
Yeah, spice. Yeah, it is.
Your sex life. Just, you know, y'all gonna laugh about it later. Like,
yeah,
man, we did that. You know, so he was playing with these toys or whatever. It like just trying, like you'll laugh at it and then it'll make y'all grow together.
Yep.
That's nothing to measure. Remember, you gotta grow together. Don't grow apart.
Yeah.
Grow together. That's why y'all gotta be, you know, constantly talking to each other.
Communication is key. That opens the door.
It is key. Alright, y'all, we back. We gotta take a quick little break. Don't mind us. But since we're on the topic of marriage, the next question is, do men care if women get their last name changed when they get married?
Not if it messes their benefits.
I don't think it messes their benefits.
Yes, it does. Because
wait, so you don't care? So do you care if a woman change her last name to yours?
If she don't, or if she do?
She don't. She said, I don't want to do it.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. If she was getting like food stamps and welfare, and her changing her last name at that point was gonna mess all that up for us, then yeah, I would care. I'd be like, just
I don't think the name change messes it up.
I think it does
the
because
marital status. Not the name change.
I gotta look into that. Not saying that I'm wrong.
Yeah, because I can change my name right now. Anybody can change their name. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you not have that marital status on, or is it already gonna be?
I mean, you just gotta tell the people. Damn, the food. Yeah.
Do we have to?
You don't have to, but that's fraud.
It'll be alright.
Yeah, they won't know. Who cares? But no, I think do men care? Yeah, they care because it's a sense of pride, you know, and yeah, it's a sense of pride, and it's like because a man wants to take care of his household, whatever, right? And you want your household to be united. And if my kids got my name and you don't have my name, I feel like you kind of I feel like you don't want to be fully united. Now I know some women made a name for themselves with their maiden name or whatever, so they don't want to go through the process and the paperwork of changing their last name. I understand that. But at the same time, it's like I said, we got to grow and we got to build together. So everything from when we got married, we're building this together now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why it's like it matters. Like it really hurts because I feel like you don't want to be a part of me.
Oh, you sound like you speaking from experience.
Yeah. I'm not necessarily speaking from experience, but I'm just saying, like I would always want my wife to get my last name. Mm-hmm. You know, because one, on my dad's side of the family, I have a real small family. You know,
of course,
and our name kind of it means a little bit more because there's not that many of us, and you know, like I want her to feel a part of the family. Like you're Hewitt, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're my wife, you're a Hewitt. But one thing I don't have a problem with is compromise thing is getting like hyphenated, whatever, right? So say if you want to get it hyphenated, that's perfectly fine with me. You know, and if you got the same issue with me, like so you got a small family and you want you want our kids to have your name, the kids can have both our names too. I won't say Spanish people. I think like Puerto Ricans do that or something like that.
They do.
They take like the mom's maiden name as well. Yeah. Don't quote me on that, but I think
Fat Joe.
I think they do too. I don't know.
So Fat Joe last name, her mama last name was Joe.
I don't know. But nah, so it's just something like that where it's like I feel like it brings unity Because if you still who you were, you know what I'm saying, who I am. Now we're not growing together. We still growing separate.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never see a girl with her first name that's married. With her maiden name. I've never seen it.
Was it hyphenated? I've seen it.
I haven't seen it.
I've seen it.
Oh, you know what? I did see it.
What's her name? What's the old girl, the famous big booty? Porn star.
What?
Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian.
She's not a porn star.
Oh.
Okay,
if you look, you on Pornhub. She's number 12.
Top 10 videos search. Nah. Okay, I can understand why she kept her name, because her name literally brings her money.
That's what I'm saying. But she's Kardashian West now.
Yeah, and I get that. I really do get that,
so
because literally her name is a...
So that's what I'm saying. That's where the compromise comes in. So you still get to keep what you built, but you still have unity in our house.
Of course, because she's married, but at the same time,
but some people don't even want to do that. Some people don't even want to, no, I'm keeping my last name.
Like, you know what? This is like more with celebrities. I see a lot of them with celebrities. Like Beyonce. Beyonce don't even have Jay-Z's last name. Her name literally isn't Beyonce Carter. Whoever called Beyonce by her last name is Carter.
I don't know Beyonce's last name.
It's Knowles. It's just Knowles.
I know.
Jay-Z, his name is something Carter. And Beyonce don't have Carter as her last name.
Yeah, but they're billionaires.
Well, I think.
But now that's what I'm saying. Women, they don't change their last name because they already built something up for themselves.
Like what? Like
okay, say if you was a doctor, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And say her name Tasha Williams.
If you a doctor getting married that late, nah.
People what's wrong with getting married late? What's wrong with getting married late?
I mean, after being a doctor, well, okay, I guess, you establish your name, all that other stuff. You want to keep doctors, so and so. But it should be, once you get that degree, okay, I understand your last name has changed. You should still want that attraction with your significant other in order to change your last name, because to me it's not a problem when it comes to taking somebody else's last name, even though you build on your maiden name. You know what I'm saying? Like, you done built on it, but it just takes so much honor that this person is willing to, you know what I'm saying, grow with you. You know what I'm saying? Support you in what you want to do.
Yeah,
now, you change your last name, and you be like, you know what? I want his last name now. Why? Because he's supported me. He's doing everything he has to do in order to make sure this goes right. So I'm gonna take his last name. Don't be stubborn, women. Don't be stubborn.
But with that, if a woman takes your last name, that means you take care of her. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
You gotta take care of her just as much as you took care of yourself.
Because it's literally
it's the same last name.
It is a lot of trouble for a woman to go through to change. Just paperwork wise, and it's her identity now. Her identity. Yeah. You become a part of her identity. Mm-hmm. So that means you better make. She's sacrificing something, so that means you better sacrifice something to make sure that she's taken care of.
Wait, do you think? Let me ask you a question. Do you think it's okay for a man to get the female's last name?
Bro, I know somebody who did that.
Oh.
No, he did it because.
Explain. You gotta explain to the people.
He got his wife's last name.
Okay.
Well, he got it hyphenated. He got his wife's last name hyphenated because I think it was her father only had women, so the maiden name, it was like diminished. You know what I'm saying? Because of course you get married and then they change the name of the kid. So he wanted to make sure that her family name continued. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so like I don't remember their last name, but like I said, we'll say like the last name was Williams or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And then the dude's last name was Brown.
He agreed with that?
Yeah, because he wanted to keep her family name going.
I was That was love right
Yeah.
there.
He's a little off. I mean, of course, everybody laughed at it, but when I found out the reason, like I said, like that's that compromise. Like now you keeping, you know what I'm saying? You're keeping your family name as well. So now it really brings more unity than everything too. It's like now we're together. You know what I'm saying? It's not just you're just you. You know, so. Oh my goodness. All right, sorry for the interruption. Someone know how to turn off their phone. But let's just finish off on the last topic. Yes, men care, but if y'all can't come to agreement, I said like always hyphenate it. I think that's just the best thing. If y'all can't come to agreement to that, I don't know.
It's all about, like you said, coming to an agreement, picking what y'all want to do. I mean, you know, majority of times the woman gets the man's last name. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is.
All right. On for the last question. This is a good one. Could you stay with your partner if their family doesn't like you?
No. Should you? No. No, 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 and no. Hell no. Hell to the no.
Why not?
Just no. Because, man, first of all, I gotta vent. Listen, let me explain this, okay? You and your partner are already gonna have a certain amount of problems that y'all are already gonna go through, okay?
Yeah.
Rather she have insecurities, you have insecurities, y'all already gonna go through something, okay? You don't need two other adults in your business while y'all going through other problems. This is not a four-way, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sleeping with your mama, you know what I'm saying? He's not, you know, we're not doing stuff with each other, okay? It's just us in between. I mean, it's just me and her. You know, you don't need that extra problem, the extra obstacle to go through. You know what I'm saying? Just because they have a problem with you. So, especially when you're young, if you're in high school or you doing college, if the parents don't like you, F them. Who cares? You can go ahead and get you a foster girl. She don't got no parents. You ain't got to deal with all that. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. Just don't do it. Okay? Don't sit. If the grandmother don't like you, F them. The sisters, the brothers, forget them. You don't worry about it. Just do your own thing. Tell her, listen, it was good while it lasted, and it was good while how long I lasted, but I'm gone. And just leave, man. Don't put yourself through that extra drama that you don't need to go through. If the mama ain't busting it open for you, causing all that drama, you don't need to go through it. I'm sorry. That's my opinion.
That's a strong opinion. I say if the parents don't like you, so what? Yeah, y'all be together.
No.
Yeah, be happy. The parents ain't gonna like you, so
listen,
what?
In all Disney movies, what parent didn't like Aladdin was he was
Aladdin
poor
was a liar.
as hell.
Aladdin was a liar.
He was a liar. He was poor. And the father was like, you know what? We're going to take in consideration. This is a good guy for you, Jasmine. Since you like him, No! You know what I'm saying? Other people don't do that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that. I can sit up there. Let me tell you. I can work 2 jobs. I can be in college. I can look good. I can do all this, and the parents still have shit to talk about. Still have stuff to talk about. They're not finna be like Jasmine dad on Aladdin and just let all that shit go because he lied to her. He was poor. He stole from the village that the dude's supposed to kill people for. You know, whatever how the story goes. All I'm saying is, you don't want that extra drama in your life. You shouldn't have to deal with it. You really shouldn't have to deal with it. I don't think you should.
And if you do, you deal with it.
If you do, then you're dumb.
No, you're not dumb.
Yes, you are.
Listen, if they just don't like you, just don't be around. Maybe there's a reason why they don't like you. Maybe you need to work on yourself.
You take your reason and you go.
You need to work on yourself. And that's what you just gotta let them know, like, why don't you like what about me don't you like?
No.
But if you their main concern should be, do you make that their family member happy? Like, do you make your girl or your guy like happy?
Yeah.
And if you're doing that, you'll be fine.
No.
You'll get over that hump.
Yeah, you won't.
Because eventually they'll see that.
There's some parents that don't like you because you black. You can be a six-figure making,
get out that family.
Bentley driving.
Better run for it.
You can be anything, and the parents won't like you because of the color of your skin. Like unless you can like move away somewhere to where it's just you and her and you don't have to deal with the parents. If you have to solely be around them, you shouldn't do it. Now, if y'all can take y'all relationship somewhere else to like Colorado, move, I would do that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to waste my time with those 2, 3, 4, 5 individuals that, don't give a damn about y'all relationship and always got crap to talk about. That's just how I feel. I'm strongly
say you can do it. So for this one, y'all let us know what you think in the comments.
Please do.
Should you stay with your partner if your family doesn't like you? Don't do it. So we'll just end it right.
I want to ask this question: how many of you guys actually stayed with your significant other, and the parents still don't like your ass? I want to know. Comment and let us know how it's going, so y'all can prove me right. So y'all can prove me right.
This is CJ and Paul on the Can We Talk podcast.
All right, deuce.
Don't be afraid to like, dislike, subscribe, comment, and everything. All right, y'all. Peace.